Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my review for this week's episode of The 100. This time is for episode 308. The name of the episode is Terms and Conditions. This episode was centered in Arcadia. First of all, I don't think it was the right decision to avoid talking about Polis at all, because we left off in a really complicated place for everyone at Polis. So the fact that we are only focusing on Arcadia, which you didn't hear me complain when we were just in Polis last week. But here's the thing, this storyline with the Arcadias right now and what they are setting things up for doesn't have much substance, without only being like, when is Bellamy going to wake up and actually turn his back on Pike? That's the entire Arcadia storyline. I was and I will always be more interested in what the Grounders are doing, what is happening on Polis, and what is happening now with the City of Light and with Ali and everything that has to do with that. The story in Arcadia is pretty damn boring. It's boring because they are fighting each other. They always said, we're doing this for our people, we're doing this for our people, and they can't see that not all of their people think like them. They have the blockade. The blockade is established. I don't know if when the commander dies, how long it takes to have the new commander. Apparently they don't have the new commander yet, because they are still being ruled by what Lexa said with the blockade, and if someone goes against them, they're gonna kill them. Right now they know that even though they have a lot of guns, it's not going to be enough for the amount of people there is outside the walls of Arcadia right now. Which I'm glad that the Grounders, even though they don't have guns and they don't have that power, they are still owners of the lands that Arcadia are trying to take away from them. I'm glad, because in the previous episode we have seen them a little bit weak because they don't have guns, you know. But when you have the army of 12 clans around you, it's very difficult that with the amount of bullets they have, they can attack and win the war. I honestly don't think that's gonna be the case. I think that Pike is he's a pussy, you know. Everyone hates Pike. I think I don't hate the actor. I mean, the actor is doing an amazing job at portraying Pike the way it's supposed to be. He's not supposed to be a likable character. You're not supposed to feel love and understanding for Pike. I mean, there must be someone who agrees with Pike. I don't think so, but you know, there must be someone, and you're entitled to do that too. But the whole storyline with them being paranoid as fuck, honestly. He was just paranoid about having someone that was leaking things to the Grounders, that have someone against him, and he wanted to take everyone that was a threat to him out of Arcadia. And now he knows that he knew all along that Kane was the instigator and Kane was the one planning everything, but nobody can actually prove that. So with the fact that Kane kidnapped him and he didn't kill him, I honestly thought that if Kane was going to cross the line and actually do something courageous and this, he will actually just kill him and take the body outside the doors and hand it to the Grounders. You know, it would be the same thing that happened with Finn. When Finn handled himself, he was actually the better man, because he knew that the Grounders were still going to be attacking them until they have him. So he handled himself in, and he stopped a war, you know. At the end, it was Clark, the one who actually killed him, so he didn't have to suffer, and he died. The killer, Finn, died at the hands of one of the Sky Crew too. But this entire thing with Pike, it kind of reminds us a little bit to what Lexa thought at the beginning of season 2, not the beginning, but more like episode 2:12, when she didn't trust Octavia and she sent someone to actually kill Octavia, and when Clark confronted her, she said, "You can't kill everyone that you don't trust," and she said, "Yes, I can." And I think right now that's the same position Pike is. Like, he can't kill whoever threats to be against him. So it was a really good similarity if you're trying really hard to look for one. But it's just, for me, it's pointless, this story with Arcadia, because I believe that the City of Light is gonna be the bigger event, just like Ma'am Weather was in season 2. I think that it's gonna take over everything, and nothing that is happening on Arcadia right now, politically talking, is gonna matter, because they're gonna have to face what Yaha is doing, what Ali is doing. Now, I love the fact that Raven fought really hard to not being controlled by Ali, and I love that Ali was so shocked that someone went against what she was trying to make them do. That makes you think that there is a way out of this chip that was taken by them. Honestly, Raven is one of my favorite characters on the show. I love her, and I love the fact that now, even though she was the girl in the poster for everyone to join the City of Light, she's the only one so far who has been able to say no to something that Ali has told them to do. That gives me hopes that maybe Raven will be safe and somehow nothing bad is going to happen to her. I'm glad about that. Also, I'm really afraid of what's going to happen with Lincoln. We haven't seen much of Lincoln in this season, pretty much because we have been focused so much on Polis, and he's not part of Polis, so it's really... there's spoilers out there, and you know, I'm very worried about Lincoln, and it looks like they're gonna execute Sinclair, Kane, and Lincoln. And if you guys have seen the season 3 trailer, it looks like in the next episode, 309, that is going to be in 2 weeks, we are actually going to see that scene with Octavia and Bellamy, when Octavia is just beating the shit out of Bellamy. That makes you wonder, maybe Bellamy finally did something bad and he got not Kane but Lincoln executed. I will be really sad if that happens, because I don't know, I don't believe that can happen. But the actor who plays Lincoln also has another job now. I don't think he's a series regular, but he has another show that it's going to be potentially be that he could be again, I don't know, be a regular character. So I'm kind of afraid for that. What else happened on this episode? Not much happened, actually. It was all the fact that they want to take down Pike and they couldn't take him down. This whole episode, it was a mayhem on Arcadia, but magically Abby wasn't anywhere near Arcadia. Where the fuck was Abby? She didn't even show up in the entire episode. That's a big flaw, you know, because it's stupid, you know, that Abby, being someone who's always been by Kane's side, and the fact that everything happened in Arcadia and she happens to live there and they're on a blockade, so it's not like Abby can go anywhere. Abby wasn't anywhere right now. Not even with Raven or with Jaha or with Kane. I'm sorry, I forget the name sometimes. I don't know. The next episode also looks like it's going to be centered on Arcadia. Where the fuck is Clark? I mean, Jason Rothenberg, whatever his name is, his last name is, he has said that we're gonna see, and the writers, some writers have saying too that that we are gonna see Clark dealing with Lex's death. Bitch, when? Because it looks like next episode in 2 weeks we are still gonna be in Arcadia. They're still gonna be there, and not much is gonna happen with Clark. So why? I don't understand. Anyways, guys, if I have to rate this episode, I honestly, not because Lex is dead. This has nothing to do with that. The fact that the episode was centered only on Arcadia after what happened on last week's episode, it's just pointless for me. So the execution of the episode wasn't really good. I will give it a 7, and I'm being generous, honest. And if I have to choose a favorite scene, I will choose the scene where Raven actually wanted to remember Finn and she couldn't, and she actually went against Allie and actually ran away with Jasper. That was the best scene ever. What else? Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say, guys. If you like the episode, if you have any ideas, comments on the episode, please let me know in the comments below so we can talk about it. And also you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, yeah, everywhere. All the links will be in the description below. And like I said on my reaction video, I'll be doing a live chat tomorrow at, I think around 4 or 5, I'm not sure right now, but there's gonna be an event. I'm gonna create an event for a hangout here on the channel, so you can see it, so you can see how many hours till the new event is going to be. Like, that's, yeah. And I'm gonna be tweeting too when I'm gonna go live, so you better follow me there, and we can you can know when I'm gonna be live. And yeah, we're gonna talk. Last time I spent 3 hours, almost 3 hours talking to you guys, so it was really fun. So I hope that you guys can join me, and yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on 2 weeks for another reaction and review video for the 100. Bye! Bye!